I'm just going to the bar, before we go at the end of the show, I'm just going to the bar, and I ran out of the Hammersmith Odeon, and outside there was a car on the fire, and people, I'd like there'd been an attack or something, and I took this as a sign, so I went home and kept my Bob Dylan sensibility special rather than spoiled.
How deep was the Dylan thing with you when you made those first couple of records?
I'll tell you how deep it was. I got my first Bob Dylan record by swapping, as a 14-year-old, my copy of the Jackson 5's Greatest Hits. So I tried getting the greatest production values of all time. Something so raw and provocative. As a 14-year-old, it really shocked me to hear that record. Every single track on that record, I probably gave me a guitar now, I could probably bang them out. I mean, they're such powerful songs. And over time, I ended up, because of that, listening to a whole slew of singer-songwriters. In fact, up to about punk, really, I was listening to very little else. And when I sort of came to want to do Billy Bragg, it was the trying to marry the urgency of punk with the solo performer aesthetic that I'd heard on the Time So I Changed, that drew me in, that forced me to listen, that focused the entire audience's attention on a single figure that was trying to reflect that world, rather than the production or the drum solos or the other things that we tried to stamp out during punk.
But that can't have been an easy aesthetic marriage to make.
No, it wasn't. And if you listen to my first album, Life's Alright with Spiders and Spies, just been re-released with an extra CD of unreleased tracks, and they're mostly tracks from the time between, I think they're all tracks actually from the time before Life's Alright with Spiders and Spies, when I'd come out of being in a punk band and was then trying to work out how to be a performer, and they're mostly what you would call singer-songwriter songs. I kind of reverted to my default setting as a singer-songwriter. And when I performed those songs live, solo, they just didn't have that edge. They didn't have that sort of punk sensibility. I was trying to do this at a time when the new romantic movement was coming to the fore in England. So I needed something that could, cut through a standing-up lacquered haircut at about 200 yards, and really singing acoustic songs, gentle songs, a la Jackson Browne, who was a hero of mine, or Tim Harding,